The situation darkens by the day in Gaza. Some public figures in Israel continue to make incendiary statements.
All of Gaza and every child in Gaza should starve to death. Shame and disgrace that in our country, people even talk about hungry children in Gaza. Shame and disgrace that in just a few months, we have forgotten what we went through here on October 7th. All of Gaza and every child in Gaza should starve to death, because what Gazans are doing now to the hostages is starving them and abusing them. Don't forget that those in Gaza who choke and starve the hostages were once children.
With this enemy, it's just like using comb for lice. Just kill them, just exterminate them. And don't be discouraged by the work. Don't be discouraged by the voices. And don't be discouraged by the starvation campaign.
Let's hear the views of Gaza activist Mansour Shouman, who spent many months reporting from the enclave's hotspots. You're most welcome. Just to point out, Mansour, the daughter of the latter person speaking there was killed on October 7th. Extreme language might be expected at times from people like that. But do you believe these views reflect a wider Israeli sentiment, or is it just a handful on the fringes?
I think that the majority of the Israeli public right now, their views have changed on Gaza in general. I think right now the majority of the Israeli public believe that Gaza needs to be totally taken over by Israel, and the people inside Gaza to either be killed, maimed, or at the least be forced to leave their homeland. Right now, the difference of opinion is whether they should do it now by force and put their hostages at risk, or should they do some kind of temporary ceasefire where they free their hostages and then do whatever forced expulsion that they are planning to do. When it comes to killing children and starvation, I think in public you won't hear a lot of Israelis say that, but we've all seen a lot of demonstrations by the Israeli masses also saying that this has nothing to do with us, saying that this goes against all kinds of human rights, goes against Jewish values. So I think there is a difference, a strong difference of opinion on the ground in Israel. However, right now, what is more loud in the media are the voices of the extreme right wings that you are hearing right now.
Okay. President Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, visited Gaza on Friday. He dismissed reports of starvation as, quote, Hamas and nonsense, saying that the biggest issue is getting supplies to those in need. What's your view on statements like that from high-ranking American officials?
So I think it's important to note that the USA and Israel are both on the same side. The USA isn't, unfortunately, a third party that's trying to make negotiations work. The USA is siding and supporting the Netanyahu government in whatever they're doing. They're just playing some kind of good cop, bad cop scenario. I think that the whole world has seen the footage, the scenes from inside Gaza, showing those that are dying from starvation, showing the thousands of civilians that are now only skin on bones. The reports coming from even Israeli human rights organizations saying that there is mass starvation being caused by Israel, supported by the United States within Gaza. And this scenario that Witkoff played when he visited the GHF site, this was well rehearsed, I think, in advance. Every day, people that go there get killed. Every day, people that go there come back injured, come back sometimes empty-handed. These are like they're death camps right now. And I think that the goal at the end of the day is to kill not only the Gazans physically, but kill them morally, so that they don't have any more will to resist, to continue to want to remain on their land. So this is just one step towards them trying to achieve that goal. However, if history has shown us anything, is that Palestinians and the resistance in the end always come up top.
I also want to play you something from the US ambassador to Israel, who emphatically said that there is no genocide against the Palestinian people. Let's listen to his reasoning.
Eyewitness to what is actually happening, not what I got from the Al Jazeera news source, which is pro-Hamas, not from the Gaza Health Ministry, which is Hamas. No, I get my information firsthand. I live here. I'm with it every day. I'll tell you this, if Israel is committing genocide, Mark, they're really bad at it. They're terrible at doing genocide, just like they're terrible at doing apartheid. This is the only real democracy in this part of the world where people vote, elect their own officials. They have free speech. They have freedom of movement. It's an extraordinary country.
His view, essentially, Mansour, is that Israel is allowing some food in and thereby feeding the Palestinian people. Then how can you be accused of trying to commit a genocide if you're helping them?
Okay, so right now, the aid trucks, the few aid trucks that are allowed to get in, are mostly stolen by organized gangs. Mostly collaborating with the Israeli government to make sure that whatever aid goes in gets stolen, goes into the black market and sold by these gangs back to the public with very high amounts of money. That's number one. Number two, we're talking about 1.8 million people inside Gaza. A few airdrops worth one truckload every day, or 20 to 50 trucks a day right now, means nothing to the 1.8 million people inside Gaza. Israel is known to calculate everything ahead of time. They calculate what is the least amount of rationing that we can get inside Gaza so that we don't cause mass immediate starvation. We will cause it slowly. We will make them suffer slowly and painfully so that they learn a lesson and they not want to stay on their land anymore. Huckabee is a well-known Zionist. He is ideologically on side with Netanyahu and their government. I wouldn't take his comments very seriously because, again, he and the Netanyahu government are one.
Okay, the views of Gaza activist Mansour Shouman live on the program. Thank you, Mansour, and good to see you.
Thank you.